What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel.
For those that don't know us or are new to our channel, my name is Jaylene.
And my name is Mitchell.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. We have 460 subscribers. We're almost at 500, so that's just a huge milestone for us. It may not be a lot, but it's something. It means a lot to us. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn on post notifications so you can be notified when we post a new video. Join our family. Our baby girl's gonna be here in like 4 weeks.
Yeah, so
maybe sooner. So we're super excited.
We're gonna keep you updated. We're gonna try to do the video, when she's giving birth and all that. We're gonna keep you guys, up to date with everything. So, we got, like she was saying, we got 460 subscribers. Try to get us to 500 subscribers at least by the end of this month. We'll probably think about doing a giveaway, right? A little giveaway, So please, like, share, and subscribe, as you said, and let's get started with this video.
Yes. So by the title of this video, you guys obviously know that we were recently positive for COVID. Now, COVID is a huge
pandemic.
Obviously. It's a huge thing that's been going on. A lot of people have lost their lives. So we wanted to kind of share our testimony, especially being 9 months pregnant. It's really scary, having tested positive. So we're gonna tell you guys the whole backstory of how it happened, our symptoms, all of that. Please, please, please wear your masks. It's super important. I thought, by just being around my family, like, I automatically assumed, oh, none of my family members have them. But no, you never know. They could be asymptomatic and you won't know. You will catch it. So please wear your mask. Be mindful of other people, because you never know who you're affecting. And this virus does affect everybody differently. Luckily, our symptoms weren't as bad, but it could affect somebody and it could possibly, like, God forbid, kill them. And, so just please wear your mask. And yeah, so let's get started with the little story time of how we tested positive for COVID. We have family members that we are really close to. They came over to our house recently. That person came over to our house, and we were without masks. Especially me being pregnant, people always tell me, wear a mask, because I'm about to give birth, and if you test positive for COVID, you won't be able to see your baby at the time of delivery if you're positive then. So I wasn't careful. I didn't wear a mask around this person because they weren't showing any symptoms at the time, so I automatically assumed, oh, they don't have it. Which is a mistake that I made.
We both.
So we were close together. We were like face to face. That person that day did say to me, oh, my chest kind of feels weird, but I didn't really think much of it.
So we was just like going through all day like nothing, until like one day, I got a call. Was it from my father?
It was the following day.
The following day I got a call from, like, I don't remember if it was my brother or my dad, but they called me saying like, oh, this person, got coronavirus, COVID, make sure you get tested. So, not thinking much of it, we didn't feel no symptoms at the time. So we went and got tested and stuff, and like, everybody, like, that person's been around everybody like that's close to us. So, everybody tested negative. It was like, everybody was negative, and then it was our turn to go. We were scared because, the first thing I was thinking about was my baby. Like, once you think about coronavirus, you think the worst of the worst. The first thing you think about is probably like death or something like that, God forbid. But you think about that, and then I think about my baby. I didn't want to lose, both of my, my partner and my baby, my wife and my baby. So it was scary. We actually did the fast testing. Waited for in the line for like 3 hours and stuff like that just to get the test. And after you wait the 3 hours, you gotta wait another 15 minutes to get the results. When I tell you that was the longest 15 minutes ever, that was the longest 15 minutes ever. So, after the 15 minutes, we see results, and then we come out negative. So we thinking, oh, we good, what I'm saying? We just gotta be more careful, this, and that.
That's the second mistake that we made too, because once you're in contact with somebody that has COVID, you don't automatically get the virus. Like, it
takes time to develop.
It takes time to develop in your system. So we tested right away. We tested negative, and we went back to our normal like lives. I went back to work, and so I believe a couple days after we tested negative, it was a Sunday. I was at work. I remember this day. Last Sunday? No.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. I went to work. I woke up with like a headache. I had like a headache the night before. Woke up with a headache, but I was like, oh, whatever. I always wake with headaches because I don't sleep good, especially with this huge belly. Like, I don't have constant sleep, so I wake up with headaches. And so I went to work. I had lunch. I ordered something like a Hispanic plate that should be like salty with like extra spice and stuff. And I didn't really taste it like that. And then so I was like, oh, this person like that made this food, like they didn't cook it good. Like they didn't add adobo. They didn't add like the extra spice. They needed a little bit more salt for this food. But whatever. So I brought him the other half of the sandwich when I got home. He ate it. Like that. Later on that evening, I started getting a runny nose. I started having a headache, but I'm the type of person that when I develop symptoms or when I get sick, I try to play it off like I'm not sick. So he was like, you're not feeling well, aren't you? And I was like, no, like I'm feeling well, like it's okay. And he was like, no, you look pale, like you're not feeling well. And I started getting a really big headache, and I was like, okay, like what's going on? We had ordered pizza, and this is when I knew I had the virus, because I tasted the pizza and I could not taste anything. I was like, so then I started crying. I was like, I think I'm positive for COVID because I don't taste this pizza. So then I could say,
yeah, like, you know, like when she feels down or she feels like sad or sick or whatever, like, you know, she never tries to tell me. I don't know, she has this bad habit of not telling me nothing. You know, so just playing FIFA and stuff like that, and all I hear in my room is, I was like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? I go in the room and this girl's crying, like I see her whole face crying. She's like, oh, I think I got COVID and this and that. So I was like, you know, I told her, I was like, oh, then let's, you know, let's pray together. Hopefully, you know, everything is good and this and that. But she was feeling bad, so she makes me nervous, you know what I mean? She made me nervous. But one thing I would say, like the time I tested negative, like I did have like a symptom. I just didn't know it was a symptom because, like, you know, it was like when I looked in Google, you know, the symptom I had, it didn't pop up. So I was like, you know, I had like this pressure in my eyes. But I didn't think much of it. I just thought, because I sleep late, I sleep really late and stuff, and I just thought it was like me like watching the screen on YouTube and stuff. And I you know, so like every time like I would look up, like I feel like this pain, like this pressure. But I didn't think much of it. I didn't think it was like a coronavirus symptom. So that's one of the symptoms I had. But the thing is, I was negative. When we tested, I had that, but I tested negative. You know, the next day, like literally, like when she told me, you know, I think I got COVID and stuff, I was like, yo, calm down. You know, it's okay. I'm pretty sure you don't got nothing.
One thing that I do love about Mitchell though is that I have a really bad habit of like when things like seem to fall apart. I have a really hard time. Like I start to doubt God, you know, and I'm like, God, like, why did you allow me to go through this? And he gave me this, like, Mitchell gave me the strength to, like, basically get up and pray. It's raining outside. But, yeah, I was just like, God, like, I think I have COVID. Like, why would you allow me to have COVID, like, right now when I'm 9 months pregnant? Like, it's super scary. So he was the one that lifted me up. He was like, no, instead of crying about it, get down on your knees, let's pray. And I was like, I can't, like, I don't have the strength. I'm so scared. Like, I have COVID. Like, I can't believe this would happen to me. And he grabbed my hand. He was like, no, kneel down right next to me and we're gonna pray. And he did a whole prayer and stuff, and he gave me strength. He was like, you know what, in the name of Jesus, we are gonna be negative. And if we do have it, we're gonna heal like this, like we didn't have it. So the following day in the morning, we woke up super early in the morning. We were in the front of the line, like, to get tested for COVID. Yeah,
we woke up like at 6 in the morning, like literally, because the lines, like, is very long. Like, you know, you guys don't understand. Like, it's like a 3-hour wait. So, but the earlier you go, you closer to the front of the line. Yeah. You know, so we was, and it opens like at 9 o'clock. So we was there like from 6:30 in the morning. Yeah. You know, just waiting in line. You know what I mean? So yeah, we waited in line. That first day, I was just not feeling it. I had runny nose. I had my mask on. Like, I had a headache. I couldn't taste or smell. So I obviously knew, like, while we were waiting in line, I was like, it's gonna be positive. Like, there's no other way. Like, these are the symptoms.
We went to get tested. It came out positive. So we had to call our family members. And it's a very scary thing also, just announcing to your family members, hey, I just tested positive for COVID. Especially being pregnant, they're gonna be like, you're pregnant, like you have COVID, like what? Like you don't know how it's gonna affect you. So we called our family members. They were all like super sad. They were like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe it. Then from that day on, we had to quarantine. So we stayed in our house for 10 days straight without leaving the house at all. We had our family members bring us food, and the worst part is that we had to celebrate the holidays. We celebrated Christmas like quarantining, and it was like the saddest thing in the world. Like I cried. I mean, we have a patio door that leads to like the backyard, and our family members were communicating with us through that door. They delivered our gifts there. They brought us food. They brought us medicine, and yeah. Then what did you feel, Mitchell?
Like during that time, I was just like, you know, worried. You know what I mean? Like I was saying about my baby, about my dad too, because you know my dad has a history of cancer. He recuperated, thank the Lord. You know, but like, you know, his body is not the same. You know what I mean? And you know, it hits older people harder than, you know, especially people that has like sicknesses and stuff like that. So I was more worried for them, you know, and my baby, of course, and you know, it was just a scary situation. You know, we had to we basically got like tested like about like throughout this whole 2 weeks about like I'll say a good 4 times, right? And stuff like that. And like while you waiting, like you're doing quarantine, like you just can't wait. Like you appreciate, I feel like you appreciate being outside way more, like enjoying the fresh air, you know, because I couldn't just walk outside because I could have a neighbor pass by, you know, and you know, just not to put other people at risk and stuff, you know. So it was just a very scary situation, and you know, you walk around with a mask on, but you know you got the COVID, so you could be the reason why somebody else be sick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you know, it's just a very scary thing, you know, and you know, I just, you know, my prayers go out to all those people that, you know, lost family members and stuff. It's not an easy thing, you know. So
but yeah, we were sick. We showed some symptoms, but God is amazing. Like, prayer does go a long way. We prayed every day. Our families were praying for us. His grandma was praying for us, and we drank a lot of like these remedies and stuff. And my mom made us like a remedy that supposedly helps cut the virus before it enters your chest area where it affects the most. And if I can get her little recipe, I'll probably link it in the description below so you guys can make it if you guys are positive for COVID. But I think, no, honestly, I don't think. I know by the grace of God, like every prayer helped us recover fast.
and that's because oh my God.
The second day, so the first day I felt really bad. The second day, I still had the loss of taste and smell. I felt weak. Like every day I would wake up so thankful because I was able to breathe. Like I've seen people like in the hospital beds, like with the what's it called?
Ventilator, I think it is.
Yeah, with not being able to breathe, and we had the privilege, like it was, all glory goes to God because we were able to recover fast. We did quarantine still, but it's scary too because by the second day, I started feeling like I couldn't breathe. I felt like my chest was tightening up, so I would pray, and then by the third day, I swear, like I didn't have like the symptoms that I had like that first day. These symptoms only lasted like 3 days because we kept praying and praying every day. I would pull up my Bible, and I'd be like, by the grace of God, like I am healed. I don't have this virus anymore. Let this virus leave me. And
yeah, and like, you know, what followed too, another symptom I had, like, you know, that followed with the eye pressure and stuff like that. Like I had like this back pain. It wasn't like pain like to the point like I couldn't walk, but it was like a pain, like a feeling like sore all over my back. You know, I felt weak, like a little weak and stuff. Mine just was the smell and the taste also, you know. But like she was saying, like thank God, like it wasn't worse than what it was. Like I just feel like God tried to teach us something through this, like, you know, be wiser, you know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, it's like to depend on him and stuff like that, but be, you know, what's the word? Be cautious. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we do live in this world still, you know, and the enemy is ready to kill, steal, and destroy.
Just like we mentioned earlier, be careful, wear your masks. The person that gave us COVID had it worse than us. That person couldn't breathe. They had huge migraines that lasted like the whole week. And imagine how that affected that person. imagine how it can affect somebody else. You know what I mean? An older person that doesn't have the strength, a family, a parent, you know. So just be mindful of other people. We obviously are negative now. We tested and we came out negative, we came out good, but all glory goes to God. My best advice during this hard time is to just trust God and pray to Him, you know. I feel like prayer is what helped us recover, to be honest. Like we built our strength and we had to turn to God, and God healed us, you know. And I'm 9 months pregnant, so it's scary, you know what I mean? Like what if God forbid, what if it had affected me like worse than what I got?
You know, and the only, I would say, like, pro, I would say, if you want to, depending on how you look at it, is that, like, now that she caught the corona, they say that the baby has an antibodies. So, you know, like, let's just say, God forbid, in the future, let's just say she were to get it again, you know, it won't, you know, her body will recognize it. So that's, like, the only, like I said, I don't want to say pro because, you know, it's the virus and stuff, but that's, like, you know, in a way, like a good thing, you know. But yeah, stay safe, guys. You know, we don't want to make this video too long. You know, prayer go out to everybody that's going through this. You know, it's still going on. You know, and God bless you guys. You know, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Hopefully, you guys could, you know, learn from us, from our experience. You know, we wasn't very careful. We asked you guys to be very cautious and, you know, just be mindful of things. You know, and
yes. And we just wanted to share a little testimony of what happened to us recently, and kind of bring awareness to the fact that COVID is real and, you know, it's affecting many people's lives. So just be careful. Wear your mask. Bring hand sanitizer with you wherever you go. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed hearing our little testimony of how we contracted COVID. If you guys have any other video suggestions you guys want to see, leave them in the comment section down below. And yeah, follow our social medias. My social media is Janie Naomi.
And Joe407_.
And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
And with that being said, peace and love, and God bless you all.
Bye.
Bye.